everybody? What's happening, fuckers?
What's happening?
What's happening, man? Alright, we are
What's happening is it's Sunday.
We are on our way back from AC and had a great time. 38 Special fucking killed it. Those motherfuckers. There's only one guy, one original guy in the band.
Who is the singer?
The singer and
Don Barnes.
I guess lead guitar. Well, I guess
guitar.
Kind of.
Tell you what, it's 71 years old.
He don't look 71.
No, he don't.
And man, does he not sound it.
No, he don't.
Tell
you what, a lot of these old, like Rick Springfield and that are in their 70s, and I mean Paul McCartney and all those ones.
Yeah.
That I've seen.
They work on their craft.
None of them look, sound like they're how old they actually are.
All right. Anyway, another pool school video for you, and this one we're going to explain. I'm doing this now because we're on our way back and we're driving anyway.
And before we forget.
Yeah. So I set it up last night, but I didn't feel like doing it last night. So, this pool school video is to explain why we say not to close a nasty pool. Only close a pool when it's crystal clear. And the only chemicals, we're going to tell you the only chemicals we recommend to close a pool and open a pool and why. So, opening a pool that's green is what it is. But closing a pool that is green, black, brown, or cloudy is not a good idea. And especially green, brown, or black. And I'm going to tell you why. You don't want to close it cloudy because cloudy leads to green, brown, and black.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
So, but the main reason, and we have seen this happen with just dirt, never mind algae, that can actually stain the liner, or it can actually stain the surface. Whether it's a liner, concrete, fiberglass, it doesn't matter. It can actually permanently stain the liner. Now, can you get the staining out? Yeah, technically you could do.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, possibly you could do an acid wash, but only you can't do an acid wash on a vinyl pool. I wouldn't recommend it. Doing it on a vinyl pool. You can do it on a gunite pool, but I mean, an acid wash is not a little thing. Acid wash is a big deal, and it's a pain in the ass to do. I've done many of them. I don't like doing them. They're a pain in the ass, especially where to run the water because the water is tainted. The water's got muriatic acid in it. But the main reason not to close a nasty pool like that is exactly that reason. It can actually stain your surface of your pool. No matter what surface it is, it can stain it. And in some cases, we've actually seen not even algae, it was just dirt that was in this lady's pool. And the company before us told her, because she said to them, shouldn't you vac that out? Oh no, when we put the chemicals in next year, that'll clear it right up. Well, guess what? Chemicals never cleared it up. The whole time we had the pool. Matter of fact, before we got id of her, that next season, she was planning on having us acid wash it. Just because it looked like shit. And that was only dirt. Imagine what would happen if it was algae. So that is the main reason why we tell you never, ever, ever close a dirty or nasty pool. Never. I don't care what kind of pool you have. Never. Not to mention that it makes for a very, very expensive opening in general. Like, you need a lot of chemical to get that baby clean.
And not to mention, if you're going to close the pool that way, you want to over-chlorinate it to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, I don't recommend doing it that way, but we have actually done it that way. But yes, I mean, if push comes to shove and you absolutely have to close it without it being clear, without it being clean, it's green, whatever, you would want to super chlorinate it. Now we're going to get to that. And if you don't understand what we mean by superchlorination, contact us. We'll walk you through it. We need some information from you, but we can guide you on what to use and how much to use, okay? Based on some information that we would ask. Now, what chemicals do we recommend? This is very simple. This is how simple it is. Liquid chlorine and 60% algicide for opening and closing. That is all we use. We do not buy nor do we recommend the closing kits for the ground. Somebody already has. Two, they are granular chlorine. They're granular shock. Close a pool with granular chlorine. Granular shock. I like using right into the water. You don't even have to do anything. It's going to mix in with the water. The way we the main drain last, while the drain for at least 10 while we're doing other things. As soon as it starts to blow, we put the chemicals in the deep end while it's blowing, because what that's doing is it's helping to mix up the chemicals. But you really don't have to even do that. I only do that because I let the main drain blow anyway, because I want to make sure all that water is out of the main drain before I airlock it. I got that habit from another company that I work for, and I like the habit. But you could put the liquid stuff in wherever you want, and it's not going to matter. It's going to mix right in with the pool. Tammi usually puts it in 2 or 3 different spots. Sometimes I'll do that depending on what I'm doing, but usually as long as it goes in the pool, as long as you dump the liquid chlorine and the 60% algicide in the pool, it will mix into the water and it'll be very effective. All right, I know you want to add something to that probably.
And don't get yourself 2 bottles of 30% algicide and think that it's going to equal 60%.
Yeah, you want 60%
no less.
Algicide. That's all we use.
No less than 60%.
60% algicide is a very good overall because it will kill on a big dosage, but it'll maintain. You have to use less of it to maintain on a maintenance dosage. Very simple. One thing to remember: 60% algicide and liquid chlorine for openings and closings. Times to close and open. This goes for closing and opening. So we're going to touch on opening a little bit too. Openings and closings: open cold, close cold. Very, very simple. And we've been saying this for a lot of years. We tell everybody this. Our customers are. This is going to sound kind of funny, but our customers are kind of programmed that they just say, we're ready to close whenever you're ready. You just, because they know we watch the weather. You let us know when we're safe to close. That's pretty much what all our customers tell us. They don't tell us, they just tell us they're ready. They don't tell us when. They say, you guys pick the date. So, and you know, to have that kind of trust from our customers speaks a lot of our business, our reputation, and the way we handle our customers, the way we work with our customers. Our customers understand that we're there for them. So open cold, close cold. Now, what do I mean by open cold, close cold? So I'll give you an idea. We usually start openings around March. We used to start the 1st of March. Now we've been starting the 2nd or 3rd week of March. And we usually don't end our closings until sometime in late November, sometimes December. And this year, I think it's going to be December. It all depends on the weather, but you never, ever, ever want to close a pool or open a pool when it's hot out. Ever. And do you want to explain?
Algae don't grow when it's cold.
Basically. So if you close when it's hot, still warm, what's going to happen is all those
chemicals are going to get beat out.
Chemicals are going to get burned out by the heat. It's not just direct sun. It's heat in general. When it's hot out, think of your heat in your house. Think of your radiator heater in your house. It's radiant heat. It's the same thing the sun does when the cover's on the pool. The cover harnesses the heat stays in. You actually create condensation because of the heat, and it beats the chemicals out. And then the condensation also helps dilute the water, or helps add to the water, which is diluting the chemical we just put in, especially the chlorine. So that's why not to close it when it's hot. Never wait till it's hot to open because of the exact same effect. Any chemicals we put in that might have been left are getting burned out every time the sun's out, during the day usually, right? Which is why we tell you to also run a pool during the day and not at night. You always run it during the day when the sun's out, never at night. Night's pointless to run a pool. What am I missing? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something.
Not that I've
heard. Okay. We actually have a secret weapon, if you will, that we use when we close customers' pools. All of our customers, we use it. And I highly recommend floaters. Floaters with 3-inch hockey puck tabs under the cover. We have been doing that for years, and it works beautiful. We've been doing that for at least the last 5 to 6 years, maybe even longer. But I know at least the last 5 or 6 years. And the majority of our pools, all the pools that do that, open up crystal clear. All of them. They open up clear and blue. And the majority of them are ready to jump right in with a little vac. They're ready to jump right in. Some of them don't even need a vac. They're ready to jump right in. We vac them anyway, but a lot of them, they're ready to jump in. As we're taking the cover off, a lot of them are ready to jump in. But please keep in mind that chemistry is key. Chemistry is key to keeping a pool clear. And you're going to get tired of hearing that from us. But it's 199.9, 200% accurate. It's chemistry keeps a pool clear. Chemistry gets a pool clear. Chemistry keeps a pool clear. Period. Running of the pool is like 0.1%. That keeps the cloudiness, that keeps the particulate matter out of the pool. That does not do anything for the chemistry, except mix it up. But if you put it in the right way, you're mixing it up. Or stirring it up, whatever you fucking want to call it. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. Closings are booking, so get in ASAP. That's really all I had for this because this is a pool school, so I want to keep it kind of short. But don't forget, close pools when it's cold. Wait till it's colder. Open pools when it's still chilly. Don't open or close pools in the heat. You will regret it. It will be regret it. It'll be a swamp when you go to open it. And chemicals are not cheap. Pools are not cheap. Chemicals are not cheap. So that's all I got. So for this one, we will be doing another one here in a couple minutes because we're going to explain something, but that's not going to be a pool school. Everybody have a good day. Be safe. We'll see you on the next one. Later.